Hi, my name is Dr. Ray Pastor, and I'm going to talk about some free alternatives to Photoshop. These are two of the main pieces of software that I'll use as an alternative to Photoshop and things that I'll recommend to my students to use. All right, and they're two different types. So the first one is called Gimp. Gimp is a free piece of software, works on Mac and PC, and it's one that you actually have to download and install on the computer. So Gimp, you download and install it on the computer. It's free, it's open source, it's as powerful as Photoshop, and it works for the Mac and PC. The other one that I'm going to talk about and show you is Pixlr. Pixlr, Pixlr, is a web-based editor. That means that you actually use your browser to edit the image. Also works on Mac and PC, works in any browser. You simply go to the website and you begin. You don't need to download or install anything. The advantage of this is that you're editing images in a pinch on someone else's machine. You can edit the photos without having to go through and download GIMP or install Photoshop or whatever it is. You can just edit right away. The issue with this piece of software is it's not as powerful as Photoshop. All right, so let me talk about each of these now that I've went over the two. So here's a picture of what GIMP looks like when you open it up. I've downloaded and installed this. You can see just like Photoshop, your tools are on the left. You work right in the center, and then your layers and such and options are always on the right-hand side. Is just as powerful as Photoshop. It's got all the same options, same look and feel. So it's not really a transition to go to GIMP. It's very simple, very smooth transition to use both. I use both pieces of software and have no problems with either. Now my web alternative, which is Pixlr, which you can see here, looks exactly, get rid of this ad, looks exactly like Photoshop. The same look and feel. It's just a very light version. Compare it to the difference between Microsoft Word and Google Docs. It's a light version of Photoshop. It does do a lot though. It has a clone stamp, it has filters, your layers are on the side here, so you can do a lot of professional edits in Pixlr. These are both free, both work in your web browser, so I recommend you give them both a try and definitely have both of them in your arsenal because they're great tools to kind of know. Especially I have a lot of students ask me what should I use for photo editing. I give them these two options, whether they just want a browser-based editor, or whether they want to install something. But these are great options to play around with and have. All right, thank you. Bye.